Oh, you said hinting and not winking? Well then play the 2 minutes Transgender Topic Thursday intro. Rise and shine real lights, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the topic of hinting. Now hinting is a term that I like to use to be able to find out whether or not someone will be accepting of me coming out to them. And it doesn't matter if you're trans, gay, bi, pan, ace or non-binary or whatever you may identify as, hinting is just trying to figure out how someone else feels about said topic. For example, if you're wanting to come out to an auntie and you're not sure whether or not they're accepting of the LGBT community, hinting is that process to be able to be like,
hey, are you a fan of the LGBT community?
And therefore you would then know and learn about how they feel about the LGBT community. So without further ado, let's put 2 minutes on the clock and let's start talking about hinting. Now, the most important thing that you know about hinting is the goal of what you're trying to achieve. You're not trying to come out to them, you're trying to understand how they feel about the community. And I should definitely make it clear, if you want to take the risk of hinting, then they may work out that you are part of the LGBTQ plus community. So therefore, you want to make sure you don't hint too often, or else they may become suspicious of what you're trying to suggest. So if you attempt to hint every single day, in the back of their mind of the person you're trying to hint towards, they're going to be thinking,
Are they trying to say something?
And the issue of them becoming aware and you not knowing that they are aware, well, that can lead to something very negative. But in the flip side of that negative, they may be like,
I don't necessarily agree with the trans community, but my friend might be coming out as trans, so maybe I should accept them and, support them along the way.
If that does happen, you're basically giving them time to think about whether or not you are trans and whether or not they feel as if they could accept you as you. And a way to make it not so suspicious is not to just do it so randomly and out of the blue. You don't necessarily want to be talking about how you feel about the Australian fires and be like,
oh hey, yeah, what do you think about trans people?
A way to make it not so out of the blue is to be watching a TV show or a film with a trans actor or something to do with the trans topic and just be like,
hey, what do you think about the trans community? Do you know anyone in the trans community?
That way it relates into the conversation and isn't just so randomly put into a conversation. If you're gonna come out to a friend, you're gonna want to make sure that you pick to hint towards the friend which is most likely to accept you. You don't want to go for the one that you're most worried about, you want to go for the one that is most likely to love you and accept you. But with that being said, thank you ever so much for watching, and remember as always to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you peeps in the next video. And on that note, goodbye. Bye!